Has this ever been you? So the other day I was researching how to make Cheerios taste better because I feel like the original ones kind of taste like dog food on its own. In hopes for a better future, I told myself the plan was to only buy the ingredients and get the heck out of the store. Strawberries, bananas, honey. Strawberries, bananas, honey. Strawberries, bananas. Oh, wait, this is on sale. Ooh, is that my favorite ice cream? And I think I ran out of this, but let's just get it to be safe. And pretty soon you end up with everything but the things you originally came to get. And you're like, how in the world did I just spend this much on groceries? I get it, saving money is hard. Did you know that the average American household spends 82% of their income each month? So I actually wanted to sit down and track exactly everything I spent in a week. Okay, we're gonna be starting off with Saturday, and the bulk of my purchases were actually spent on Saturday and Sunday and Tuesday. So on Saturday, I met for lunch with friends. I am in Gangnam. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm not gonna lie, this was super kind of unplanned. So after wandering around aimlessly in the subway station, trying not to spend all my money on everything I saw, I finally found them.
I found them! Yay!
And then we went to this little pho market that was honestly a vibe. They had like fake trees going on. It just looked really cool. We shared a bunch of stuff and my total came to 20,000 won. After we were done our pho, we went across the street to the store called Butter. Butter has some of the cutest things.
We're always stroking them and being like, yes. Oh, it was upside down.
But I control myself, except last minute when we were about to leave, I saw this mug that I actually wanted to buy for a long time. And it was the last Funky Cat version of it, and so I just decided to get that. It ended up totaling 9,000 won. We stopped by Muji just to look at things. I didn't get anything at Muji, although I really like these cups. Okay, next up we saw this cool shirt on this mannequin, so I wanted to go inside and try it on. I ended up trying on 3 different shirts. The first one being this black one that was way too short. I feel like a lot of people have this shirt, but stomach was like spilling out, so I decided not to get this one. The second shirt was kind of similar. It was blue. It was definitely a little longer, so I liked that. And then the third shirt, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So I went back to my friends and I was like, hey, which one? And they were all like the blue one, the middle one. So then I ended up purchasing it and it totaled up to 23,000 won. So I moved here 2 months ago, and I will say that I actually don't have that much clothing yet. I came here with like 2 suitcases. Technically that's like 2 weeks worth of clothing. Okay, you know what? I'm just trying to justify my purchases. I just really wanted a cute top, okay? I'm sorry. Next, we were on our way to this little cafe that was really cute, except it was super busy. I ended up getting a matcha cookie with a milk tea, and my friend was super nice, so she actually covered this one, but I paid her back right the next day by buying her food, and I'll get to that when I talk about Sunday. And then I actually went home and I came back out later to get new contacts from Olens. I kind of like the gray pairs. I'm wearing them today. So the beauty contact lenses here are actually cheaper than just regular contact lenses. So this was 10,000 for 2 pairs of monthlies. This next thing, I wasn't even sure that I was gonna include it just because I have a lot of Christian brothers and sisters on here. We only speak the truth on this channel, so I ended up buying some soju with my friend because we were getting ready to turn up and go to the club. Once I got to the club, it was actually a lot of fun. I spent 10,000 won for soju, and Chungha, which Chungha is kind of just like a champagne white wine type drink, which I personally prefer over soju like any day. I got 4 bottles in total, and I also got a box of cider, which is pretty much Sprite. That was like only $2, so it was pretty cheap.
Think about it, you come to Seoul and you're in your 20s, like you're not gonna not go out at least one time, right?
So in total for Saturday, I spent 72,000 won. I think that's the most I spent in the whole week, but I did spend a lot on Tuesday. For Sunday, first I had hangover food at the food court with my friend, but I didn't pay for the food. I only paid for our bubble tea. I got a coconut shake and passion fruit for my friend, which ended up being 13,000 won. Then I went to Korean classes, and because we were starting like a new year and like we're doing a new textbook this year, I had to spend $20 for the Sogong compact textbook. That's so worth it. I always think that education, money that you put into education or learning something new, like always worth it for me. And then afterwards, I went out for food with my friends, and I spent 26,000 won for kimbap and budae-jjigae. And I forgot to take a photo of it. So here's a random stock photo of what it kind of looks like. On Monday, so on Mondays, I have work from 9 to 6:40, which is pretty much 7 by the time I'm like clean up and I'm like, ready to like leave. So yeah, work is like, anyways, work days, I don't really even have that much time to go shopping or like buy things, because most of the time I'm indoors teaching kids. When I first started working, I bought a lot of lattes and coffees to get me through the day, but nowadays, like I haven't really been spending that much. I've just been bringing this guy here and like filling it up with tea and water and been drinking that, and that has been saving me a lot of money. Okay, randomly, I just wanted to show you this new book that we got for the kids, and it just had like a really creepy bus. Okay, so I went to Daiso after work to get a hair bow for the thumbnail because I was like, like it would look so much cuter if I had something in my hair. I don't know, just like random thoughts that I have. And then when I got there, there wasn't actually anything that really caught my eye, and I realized that I actually didn't need to spend money because I had a hair bow. Okay, so I have like this thing, which is like kind of cute. It's a bear. Yeah, and I like just decided that I was just gonna use this instead and not spend money, so. But then there's this bakery like right beside Daiso in my mall, and I like just caved. I don't know what it was. I was like, maybe it was the fact that I saved myself money buying a hair bow, but I went in and I got myself like a cream croissant with fruit in it. It's so good, okay? So that totaled to 5,500 won, and I had instant noodles for dinner, so I didn't actually spend dinner out. So in total, for Monday, I spent 5,500 won, which is pretty good. So on Tuesday, I freaking forgot that I needed to refill my transit card. So I bought a ticket at the station, which was 2,000 won, a whopping 600 won more than the usual ticket, which is 1,400 won. And yeah, it made me very upset. Like, I don't know why, but like, even though it's like $2, I get like really mad when I have to like spend money unnecessarily. Okay, so I went to the bank to take out cash, and then I added 40,000 won to my T-Money card. Holy crud, I realized that I spent a lot of money on Tuesday. So I went to work and got home, and then I realized that I needed to make the little intro that you saw. And I actually needed to get groceries, like more than just strawberries, bananas, and honey. I actually like have honey at home, so I didn't actually buy that. That was the most embarrassing thing I had to do in a long time. Guys, you have no idea how many people were there. Avoid the grocery store at like 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night because like literally so many people. So I actually had 2 grocery lists kind of going on. This was like the prop grocery list, but then this was like the real grocery list. These are things that I actually needed to get. Okay, the damage wasn't actually that bad. 54,000 won was the total. So let's see what 55,000 won gets you. So I got my strawberries. You have no idea how expensive fruit is in Korea. This box of strawberries was 11,000 won, which is like $11. Anyways, I got this lovely guy here. He is grape juice. Oh my gosh, I've been craving grape juice so much. I actually got a lot of like drinks. this thing as well. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I can't really read the individual items because it's all in Korean, so I don't actually know how much each individual thing is. This is one of my favorite prebiotic yogurt drinks. Remember Denmark. This stuff slaps. Milk, obviously, for the Cheerios. Big sausages. Cabbage. Sliced cheese. I got a huge pack of eggs. Eggs are really expensive if you buy them in small cartons, so usually you just stock up and get a big carton like this. So this is gonna last me quite a bit. That is the grocery haul. In total, 54,000 won. I'm gonna crack open me some grape juice. I was thirsty. I'm a thirsty girl. Quiet. Oh shoot, I didn't shake it. Ah, I got an eye mascara. You see that?
2 days later.
I'm not gonna lie, the strawberries that I bought for like 11 bucks are already going bad. It's been like 2 days. Okay, let's wash them. Let's get these guys chopped up. Bro, what the heck is that? This is rotten AF. I need to throw this out. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Like, imagine paying $11 for strawberries and like half of them go bad within like 2 days. Okay, here are my $4 bananas. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this is gonna make my Cheerios taste better. Do Cheerios first. Guys, I swear, if this is not like the best bowl of Cheerios I've ever had, then I must sue the internet. I have a bowl of Cheerios right here. We're just going for it. I'm scared. I feel like this would be good with like yogurt or something. You know, it looks pretty good. Do I add milk to this is the question now. I have some honey here. Please be good. I'm gonna try without milk, and if it makes sense to add milk, I will add milk. Here goes nothing. I've never had Cheerios like this before. Oh, that is so good. Oh my god. Guys, strawberries, bananas, Cheerios. I will say that this bowl totaled to like, it cost me $12 because all strawberries went bad. Bro, I would pay $12 for this at like an airport. We need to finish the rest of the week. Okay, I got my hot chocolate in my new mug. Okay, so on Wednesday I decided it would be an editing night, so I just needed a quick fix for dinner. Therefore, I ordered from a store right next to where I work. I ordered the original cheese Calbee, and I ate dinner at home. Whatever it was, it's really bomb, and it was only 6,000 won. Honestly, such a good deal for dinner. And then I had to go straight to the coffee shop across the street from my apartment, and then I got to work, edited pretty much the whole night until they closed, and then I went to sleep after. So that was my Wednesday. So total for Wednesday, I spent exactly 10,000 won. Thursday, I was so fucking tired for work. I just didn't do anything, vegged at home, and went to sleep, which also means I spent $0 on Thursday. Good job, Kat. So Friday is the last day of our week, yay! On Friday during my lunch break, I visited a good friend who was flying in from Seoul just for a layover. I spent like 1 hour with him. We explored DDP, which is the Dongdaemun Design Plaza. It's a really cool area. You can take a lot of cool photos. The architecture, I think it's supposed to like resemble some kind of like some space station building. I spent $0, but on my way home, I picked up some bananas for the Cheerios because I could not find bananas earlier in the week at Emart. So I paid roughly 4,000 won for the bananas. Really expensive, honestly. Like, I've never had to pay that much for bananas back at home. Okay, so I want to talk quickly about the lunches. Work provides me lunches, and that is why you won't see me spend money or dock money for lunch during the work week. Every single day, it's a little bit different. It's usually about the same, but I don't spend money on lunches, so that's why I didn't deduct anything for lunch. So in total for the week, here are the expenses, and I spent a total of, drumroll please, 235,000 won. How do I feel about this number? I'm not super proud of this number, but I will say that the next week I pretty much didn't even spend even half as much just because the groceries lasted me like the 2 weeks. So yeah, this week was definitely more expensive than usual weeks, I'd say, which is not bad considering that if you times this number by 4, you get 942,000 won, which is about roughly 50% of my salary. And since I don't pay rent and the other fixed costs like utilities and that kind of thing are pretty much negligible, this actually means that I'm achieving my New Year's resolution, which was to save 50% of my salary. So I think I'm doing a good job. I know I actually should be spending more because I should be buying a gym membership and like probably taking more Korean classes. The Korean class I take on Sundays is actually free. So I've been reading this book called The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. It's really made me take a second look at all the expenses and how much I'm saving per month and how wealth is actually built in your savings and not by the things you own. So a quote that stuck out to me from this book was, "Savings can be created by spending less. You can spend less if you desire less, and you will desire less if you care less about what other people think of you." That is a quote to shoot you off into your next week. I hope you and I can both be more conscious about our spending. I just want to say thank you so much for your support on my last video. You guys blew it up and I was not expecting that at all. I was like at a steady 800 subscribers for the whole last half of the year, and I just hit 2K subscribers with that one video. So you guys are incredible. So now there's kind of like pressure for me to put out better and better videos every time. So if you like this video, please consider liking or commenting. It really pushes out the video so that more people can see it. Thanks again for your support, and I will see you in my next one. Cheers.